What's going on YouTube? Welcome back to my channel, Typography Graphics. In today's video, I'll be teaching you guys how to design this simple flyer in coreldraw. If you're new, consider subscribing by clicking on the red button below and turn on the bell icon in order not to miss my future upload. Alright, so before we get started, please, if you don't have Photoshop in your system, because in today's video we'll be making use of Photoshop and coreldraw. So if you don't have Photoshop, please DM me. I'm going to send you a link to my drive. You can download Photoshop there. Let's get straight to the video. So if you look closely, I've taken out the backgrounds of these pictures. Alright, so I'm going to put the link of all these images in the down description below so you can check it out. So if you don't take a background in Photoshop and in coreldraw, please do me a favor to go and check out my previous videos. Alright, I have a video where you can learn how to take a background in Photoshop and in coreldraw. So without any further ado, let's jump straight to the video. Welcome to coreldraw, guys. So the first thing we're going to do is change our paper size, and this is a social media design, so we're going to be making use of inches. And to do that, to change your paper size, all you need to do is come over to your property bar, select units, under your drawing unit, select inches. Alright, so you come over to your page dimension and change this to 7 by 7 and click enter on your keyboard. Just right there, that's what you're going to have. So I'm going to zoom in this way. Alright, so what we're going to do now is bring in our rectangle tool, and this is your rectangle tool on your coreldraw. Alright, on your tools bar in coreldraw. So click on it and draw this way. So basically it's not going to fit the frame, but if you want it to fit the frame, all you need to do is come over to this part and make it 7 by 7, and this is what you're going to have. Still the same, it does not fit the frame. So what you're going to do now is you're going to click on letter P on your keyboard, letter P for piece. Alright, so you're going to click this way, letter P, to fit it to frame. So initially we had a black stroke. Alright, this is a black stroke or an outline. Alright, so we're going to remove that just by going over here, right click on it and select set outline color, and boom guys, this is what you're going to have. So the next thing we're going to do is import our stock images. But before then, why I'm taking you guys to Photoshop is because we're going to enhance some of our pictures, like want to make it pop. Alright, this is what I mean. Alright, if you look closely, if you look at these pictures, I've actually made this picture pop, like it's kind of rich. Alright, for us to use in this design. So I'm going to teach you guys how I made this. Alright, I'm not going to make it like get it from scratch. I'll just fix the pictures and take it to Photoshop, and we're going to get some little effects which I'm going to show you how I made it. So let's get straight to the video. Alright guys, so what we're going to do now is import our stock images. So to import your stock images, what you're going to do is right click over here and select import. Alright, same thing as going to your menu bar and select file, import, Ctrl I is the shortcut. Alright, so once you click on import, basically what you're going to do is you're going to go to where your files are saved, and just locate where your files are saved, and basically just select the ones you're working with. Alright, you're going to select the ones we're going to work with, and alright, so we're working with all of these images. We have lots and lots of images to work with. Alright, so I'm going to click on import. Alright, and basically we're going to place all of this here, and okay, let's place them here. Just be clicking and dragging, click and drag, and that's what you're going to have. So I'm going to separate this image from the backgrounds. Alright, so let's place this all over here. Alright, let's bring this one here and bring this one over here. Alright guys, so this is just what we're gonna have. So I believe the image are complete. Alright guys, so this is what you're gonna have. So the next thing we're gonna do is I'm gonna arrange my image. Alright, this image we have here, all of this, we're gonna arrange them. Alright, so let's get straight to it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bring my first image. Alright, I'm gonna bring this one. It's actually a birthday celebration, so it's kind of a praise, online birthday praise for this guy. Alright, so what we're going to do now is I'm going to bring the second one, which is this, and place it over here. Alright, so I'm going to bring this, take it in there, and I'm going to scale this up a bit and leave that to that. So this is what we are gonna have. So the next thing we're gonna do is I'm gonna bring in this one, and I'm gonna scale this up this way, and I'm gonna reduce that a bit. And I love this picture anyway. I love this picture. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna leave this just right there, and the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna bring this one, scale this up, and we're gonna use shift on your keyboard plus page down to take it to the bottom. All right, or take it behind. I'm sorry, take it behind. So I'm gonna shift this just right there, and I'm gonna scale this up this way, and we're gonna leave that just right there. And the next one we're gonna bring is this one. All right, so let's bring this guy, and use same shift page down to take it to the back or behind. All right, so I'm going to bring this one closer just right there, and we're going to leave this to this. All right, so we're going to bring the next one, and I'm going to fill in this way. So first of all, I would like to brighten this picture a bit, so I'm going to go to effect and go to adjust, then go to curve. All right, so I'm going to reset this, click on reset. All right, so I'm going to take this up a bit just right there. So I'm going to bring this one this way. Okay, it's kind of bright. All right, so we're going to leave that there. So let's take this in, and we're going to scale this down a bit. All right, so we're going to scale this down a bit and take it just right there. And this is what you're going to have. So the next one we're going to bring is this lady. This pretty lady we have here, so we're gonna just place her over here, and that is just it, guys. So if you're yet to subscribe to this channel, please click on that red button there. You owe me nothing, but just click on that red button. All right, so that's the only thing you owe me, guys. If you love me and you love this channel, please subscribe and strike that thumbs up. All right, so the next one we're going to bring is this one. So let me take this over here. So I'm going to scale this one and bring it just behind. So let me just do justice to this by taking this way, so we can have access to just this. All right, so we're going to just place this one here. Hope you're following the design. All right, so we're going to bring this up. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to double click on this 1 2, and we're going to have this node like an arrow. So we're going to use this arrow to rotate this way, because I don't like the way the guy is bending his neck. All right, so we're gonna scale this one, and once we do that, we're gonna take it in there and scale it up a bit and take it in a bit again and again and again. All right, so the next thing we're gonna do is bring in this one. That's the last picture we have here. At first though, guys, I forgot to include this picture on the design. So as you can see, this one I've worked on it is different from this one. So what we're gonna do in this video after this is we're gonna blend this to fit in like all of them. I don't want like the way their colors are. This one is kind of looking so the purple here is much, this one the yellow is much, so it's kind of dark a bit. This one is bright, so we're going to blend all of those. So we're going to use shift plus page down to take this behind, and we're going to bring this one here, then scale it up just right there. So we're going to take this one down, select this, take it down a bit, take it down, and all right, I think we're good. So we're going to take this one and this one down a bit. So gonna take this one just down a bit, and that is it, and that is it, guys. So this is what we're going to have. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to select all of this and I'm going to group it. Then we're going to duplicate this one. I'm going to cut it, go to page 2, just click on this point here, go to page 2 and paste it there. Leave it here just in case you need it. All right, so we're going to come back to this, and we're going to select our our rectangle tool, and we're going to draw this way. All right, so let me give it the white color so we can see. So we're going to draw this way and select. What we're going to do is select this one. That's a rectangle. We draw the shape we drew there, and we're going to use shift and on your keyboard, hold shift on your keyboard, then select this one And the next thing you're going to do is go to your property bar, all right, and select the trim. Boom guys, remove this one and get rid of it guys. As you can see, we have this one all aligned. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to bring this one, all right, we're going to bring this one this way and take it over here, scale it down a bit. All right, so the next thing I'm going to do guys is I'm going to export this image by using Control E on your keyboard. That's to export, or you come over to file, go to export. As you can see, it's written here Control E, so click on export. So we're going to use desktop and I'm going to use PNG. So go to, let me bring this over here, go to file name, you can type as image if you wish. All right, so save as type, go to select PNG. So I'm going to select, okay, make sure you have selected only, so that you're going to export just the image you have. So you're going to click on export, and boom guys, as you can see, it's loading. So boom, this is what we're going to have. So as you can see, it's on PNG. All right, in case you're not seeing this and you have something like this, all right, make sure this thing is clicked, this transparency is checked. If not, if it's not checked, you're not going to have a transparent background. You're going to have a white background. All right, so make sure it's checked. So the next thing you're going to do is make sure your color mode is on RGB, and you're going to click on OK. And once you do that, come to your desktop and you can see your image just right there. So we're going to go to Photoshop and do some magic over here. So welcome to Photoshop guys. What we're going to do now is we're going to bring in the image. So what we're going to do now is, as you can see, this is the background we have. All right, so what we're going to do is I'm going to come over to this. I'm going to come over to the, first of all, let me come over to this stuff here, right click on it and select black and white. All right, so this is the first step we're having. So I'm going to increase this. Let me play with this a bit. I'm going to, all right, play with this a bit. So I'm going to use 10 for the red and 79 for the yellow, and let's watch the green and see what we got there. And okay, we're fine with this. So what we're going to do now is go to our what's it called, our blend mode. All right, and go to our blend mode, then select, let's try, okay, overlay. So if you look closely guys, if you look at what I'm having, as you can see, is kind of giving us some magic. Is giving us a good blend. So if you look closely guys, you can see their faces are kind of blended, like, okay, so we're going to use, let's try overlay and soft slide. So let's go for overlay, or let's see on overlay. All right, so let's go for overlay guys. So this is what you're going to have. So I'm going to go to my what's it called, my image, go to adjust. Sorry, this video might take too long, but I'm sorry. So somebody's learning something, that's very important though. So we're going to go to brightness and contrast. So I'm going to increase this a bit and click on OK. All right, so this is what we are going to have basically guys. So if you look closely, the images are okay. So we're going to go to file, save as. All right, then come back, save as PNG. All right, we're going to replace the other one, all right, this way. So wait for this to load this way, 9900, and this is what we're going to have. So I'm going to come over to this and we're going to drag it into the coreldraw. So guys, let me bring this one so you can see the difference. All right, I believe you are seeing the difference guys. Just look at the difference guys, that is looking so perfect. All right, so I'm going to delete this one, we don't need it anymore. So I'm going to bring this one and place it just right there. So before then, let's bring this one here and fix our background. So the next thing I'm going to do is bring in this background, scale it up this way. So I'm going to power clip this background into this frame. So before we do that, we're going to apply a bit of blur effect to this. So to do that, what we're going to do is all right, let me flip this one this way first of all. All right, so what we're going to do now is I'm going to I'm going to apply if blur effect. So go to your effects on your menu bar, select blur and use Gaussian blur. Okay, just right there, and I think this is fine. Okay, this is fine, 10.2 pixels. So we're going to right click and select power clip, then place it into this frame, and this is what we're going to have, guys. This is what we're going to have. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to right click again and select edit power clip. All right, so I'm going to scale this up this way, just right there, and I'm going to make this way. All right, so sorry I didn't show you how I flip this. It's like this, it was like this before. So go to your mirror tool and just flip this one this way. All right, so this is what we're going to have. So the next thing I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to just bring this one down a bit. All right, so I'm going to bring this one a bit down. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to select my rectangle tool and draw a box this way. All right, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to select my eyedropper tool and pick a color over here. So I'm going to paste this color. So what I'm going to do now, I want to darken this color. So I'm going to come over to this, double click on this, and I'm going to bring this one down. All right, so I'm going to bring this one down. I'm going to bring this one down. So this is what we're going to have. So the next thing I'm going to do is click on OK and come over to my transparency tool, and we're going to fade out this to the background. So we're going to blend this one just right there, and this is what we're going to have. For the moment, let's bring this one just in there, and this is what we're going to have. So I'm going to click on finish, and boom, guys, this is what we're going to have. So we're going to click on save, Control S on your keyboard. So we're going to save this. All right, I'm going to save this on desktop as praise. All right, praise. Let me just use praise. All right, so I'm going to just save that and leave that just in case our system just pull off. All right, so I'm going to darken this a bit more. All right, so I'm going to darken this a bit more. So this is what we're going to have, guys. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in this image. So I'm going to place it over here. So I'm going to use my transparency tool to blend it to the background this way. All right, so just right there, and this is what you are going to have, guys. So let's take it up more a bit. All right, so this is what you're going to have. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to right click again and select power clip, then place it into this frame, and this is what we are going to have. So the next thing I'm going to do now is I'm going to bring this background. All right, right click on it, select power clip, then place it into this frame, then right click again and select edit power clip. All right, so I'm going to scale this up this way. All right, so once I do that, I'm going to select my transparency tool, go to my blend mode and select overlay. All right, so let's use overlay, and we're going to select this image, select this one this way, and use shift page up to bring it forward, and this is what you're going to have, guys. So this is what you're going to have. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use sorry, let me see. All right, let me change this to okay. All right, guys, so this is what you're going to have. So the next thing I'm going to do is bring in this image, this background. We're going to place it over here. All right, this is actually a stage, like a concert stage. I actually want to use part of it for this design, so I'm going to scale this up this way, then use my transparency tool on my toolbar and blend this over here just right there. So we're going to blend this just right there, and we're going to bitmap it so it will enable us blend this part. So I'm going to go to bitmap, convert to bitmap, color mode to RGB, and I'm going to click on OK. So I'm going to fade out this part or so, and once you do that, all right, we're going to just basically reduce this way just right there, and that's what you're going to have, guys. So I'm going to scale this up this way. All right, we're going to bring this one just right there, and we're going to click on right click on it and select power clip, then place it into this frame, and this is what you are going to have, guys. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in this one. All right, I'm going to place it just right here. All right, so once you do that, you're going to just place this one here. All right, so I'm going to scale this one this way, and I'm going to use my transparency tool blend this to the background, then bitmap it. All right, so I'm going to fade out this part also, and gonna bitmap it and fade out this part also. And once you do that, you can basically change the blend mode to screen, and that's what you're going to have. So you're going to right click and select power clip, then place it into the frame. And the next thing you're going to do is right click and select edit power clip, and we're going to take it behind. All right, this way. All right, so that is what we are going to have. So we're going to scale this one a bit and bring this just right there, and that is what you're going to have, guys. This is what you're going to have. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use my rectangle tool and draw a box over here and leave that as white. All right, so I'm going to leave that as white. So I'm going to scale this one up a bit, and basically, guys, let's leave that to that. So I'm going to bring in this background. All right, and I'm going to duplicate this one. So I'm going to bring this background and power clip it in. Let me give it another color so we can see what we're doing. So I'm going to give this red. So I'm going to right click and select power clip, then place it into this, then right click again, select edit power clip. All right, so I'm going to place this one here. So I'm going to double this way. Just use Ctrl R to double it, just right there. So this is what you're going to have. So I'm going to take this one down. I'm going to scale this a bit. So that is what we are going to have. So the next thing we're going to do now is bring in our text for this tutorial. So I'm going to go to this. All right, so I'm going to select my text. So this is the text we'll be working with. I'm going to copy this. All right, I'm going to right click, select all, Ctrl A, then Ctrl C to copy, then come over to your CorelDraw and use your text tool, then paste it just right there, Ctrl V to paste. And guys, this is what you're going to have. So let's give it a white color so we can see, and click on Ctrl X to save your work, and this is what we are going to have. All right, guys, so the next thing we're going to do now is import the logo for this tutorial. So I'm going to import the logo, which is this, and I want to replace this. I'm going to import this. We had it previously, so I want to replace the fading because I want part of this this image to appear here. So I'm going to cut this, Ctrl X, then go into the frame. All right, then what I'm going to do is edit power clip. Then I'm going to delete this one, so I'm going to paste it again, and you know we had it initially. So I'm going to I want part of this stage, like all this sky lens and light, to kind of reflect on the design. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to just leave that this way and basically just fade out this part. All right, just right there. And once I do that, I'm going to just reduce the opacity of the transparency. All right, so I'm going to just reduce to, let's say, all right, 70 is okay. Let's use 57. All right, so as you can see, guys, it's kind of reflecting on the background. All right, so that is what you're going to have. So let me just kind of try to blend this using screen this way. All right, so I'm going to just increase to let's say 26, and that is what we're going to have, guys. So as you can see, we're having part of this lights and this stage here. So I think that's kind of cool, instead of removing all of this entirely. So this is what we are going to have, guys. So the next thing we're going to do, guys, is I'm going to place this logo by we're going to extract this logo from this background. We've done it before in the previous video. So and to do this, all you need to do is just come over to, let's reduce this a bit so it's not going to be heavy. So we're going to basically reduce this, and what we're going to do is we're going to bitmap this first of all. So make sure go to your bitmap this way on your menu bar. All right, convert to bitmap, then select mode to RGB, resolution 300, then click on OK. Then go back to your bitmap, select mode black and white. All right, so you're going to basically reduce this to maybe 117. Make sure your conversation mode is on line art. All right, so this is the before and this is the after. So you're gonna click OK. So once you do that, this is what you're gonna have. So basically what you're going to do now is you're going to go to your trace bitmap on your property bar, then select outline trace line art, and this is what you're going to have, guys. So we're going to see the before over here, and we're going to see the after immediately it's done counting. All right, so this is just it, just right there. All right, so I'm going to click on specify color because it's on white, so that the black is going to come up. So once you click on the black to delete it, it's going to just take itself out immediately. So I'm going to click OK this way and ungroup this. All right, so I'm going to just delete this just right there, and we're going to do this. All right, so we're going to do this just this way. All right, delete all of this and delete all of it. But you can see, guys, the shape is kind of bad, so I think we're going to basically we're going to leave it this way first of all. All right, so the way it was this way. All right, so we're going to scale this up this way so that it's not going to distort the lines. All right, because so let's just try something else. So we're going to leave it, instead of bitmapping it, we're going to go to our trace bitmap and just do it directly. Let's see. All right, so if you try this way and it's kind of spoiling the logo itself, so you're going to just try other means. Do you understand? So let's try. It's counting already. So sometimes why I bitmap is because I don't want it to be heavy. All right, do you understand? So that this thing is going to count on time. So let's click on OK and see. So as you can see, guys, the line is intact and everything is intact. So as you can see, guys, so don't be confused, guys, we just reduced it. All right, so let's delete this one. So as you can see, it's unlike before. Sorry, I'm going to undo this. So it's unlike before, the lines were kind of distorted. So we're going to just delete this, and we're going to delete this one, delete the ones you don't need. I designed this logo, guys. I made this logo, so kudos to me. So I'm going to just group this, then reduce this way, and we're going to bring it and just keep it just right there, and we're good with this. We're going to just keep that just right there. You know, earlier, if you don't extract this, you can't change the color if you want to change any color in case, but right now you can actually change colors. All right, so we're going to keep it on that white the way it is. All right, so we're going to just scale this up this way. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring my text tool, all right, and type 6 hours. All right, 6 hours 6 hours online birthday praise. All right, so and 42 hallelujah. All right, hallelujah. All right, so this is it. So sorry I didn't include it on the notepad because it was not typed out, so I'll just include that and leave it for you guys. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove this one and just keep it right here, and we're going to break this using Ctrl+K on your keyboard. So once you do that, this is what you are going to have. So I'm going to bring this one over here and bring this one over here, and we're going to bring this one just right there. For now, we're going to leave this one, so let's work on this one. So sorry guys, because of what I did on the background, if in case you have done this, just undo it. And I just basically like this light, the shade of the light here, and the stage showing a bit in there, you understand? So it's not going to look just plain the way it was. So sometimes plain work also work, it works, you understand? It depends, it all depends. So we're going to break this one using Ctrl+K also. So I'm going to change the font for this to Sequel. All right, Sequel font. If you know this font, I've put the name for you guys in the description before in my previous videos. So we're going to use the Italics one, the black OB body. All right. I always laugh when I'm using font because it's kind of funny. So I'm going to change this to South. Okay, I don't know the name, guys, but this is it. All right, this is it. Southern Air Personal. So I'm going to scale this one this way, and I'm going to scale this one up. Don't worry, we're going to arrange that later on. All right, we're going to place this one here. So this one also for Sequel. All right, we're going to use Sequel for that one just right there. So we're going to change this to capital letter, Control A to select all, F3 on your keyboard, Shift plus F3 on your keyboard to change to uppercase. So once you do that, this is what you're going to have. So you're going to use your freehand, your shape tool to reduce the spacing this way. All right, so you're going to scale this one down just right there, and just leave this one to this, and just right there, that's what you're going to have. So I'm going to change the font of this one also to sequel, this one. All right, so we're going to change to uppercase using Shift plus F3 after selecting. So you're going to use uppercase this way. So once you do that, use your shape tool to reduce the spacing just right there, and not quite much, but just right there, that's what you're going to have. So I'm going to scale this one up, covering from this range to this range. All right, so basically guys, this is what you are going to have. So I'm going to scale this one just right there, and that is what we're going to have, guys. That's what we're going to have. So you know, I don't like stuffs being close to the logo. I always like logo being just on its own self, no distortion. All right, so this is what we're going to have. So the next thing we're going to do is, you know, I don't always tell you guys in when we're doing tutorials, always make sure you're saving. The more you're designing, the more you're clicking Control S, all right, just to save in case your system goes off or something happened. You know, these days coreldraw can kind of just you know, stop working. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to select this one. All right, so I'm going to use my interactive fill tool to fill a color here. So I'm going to draw this way. Just select your fill tool and draw just the way I did. All right, make sure it slants this way. So you're going to select this one. All right, so once you do that, you're going to just select this one, and we are not printing this, so it's going to be online. So what we're going to do is use RGB, and once you do that, just select this one just right there. So we're going to bring this one to this point. So once you do that, then select this one, then give it shade of yellow. All right, change it to RGB, then give this a shade of yellow just that way. So this is what you're going to have, guys. So you can basically adjust if you wish. So we're going to copy this color, just right click on this and drag it into those points. So once you see this this line here blinking and the cursor have changed, so just release your mouse. All right, then you can see copy fill color here, you can see copy fill here, you can see copy all properties. So just select copy fill color, then the color we just did here will just apply itself here. So I'm going to adjust this just basically by doing this. All right, so we're going to just do this way. I don't want that shade of red that much on it, so basically we're just going to reduce this one and leave that to that. So that is what we are going to have, guys. That's what we're going to have. So on this case, I'm going to draw this way. All right, so I'm going to use RGB here, and I'm going to use gray for this one. All right, I'm going to use just light gray. I don't want it much on it, so we're going to just use that gray, and that is it. That is it, guys. That is it. So now that's what we're going to have. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use I'm going to right click on this and select convert to curve. So once you convert to curve, guys, note you can't add any text to this. All right, so you're just using it as an object. It's just like in I think in Photoshop rasterize, I think that's what they call it. So here I'm just going to bring this one down this way, and I'm going to use my ellipse tool and draw this way, and I'm going to just draw this way. And once I do that, I'm going to copy this color, right click on hold, then drag to this point as we did earlier, copy fill here, and this is what you're going to have, guys. So I'm going to copy this again and paste it. As you can see, it's double. I copied and paste immediately, so I'm going to give it a white color. So I'm going to use my transparency tool kind of, you know, give it a shade of, let's say, reflection over there. So I'm going to just bring this one just down right there. As you can see, you're seeing kind of having a bubble reflection there. So that is what you're going to have, guys. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to select everything we have here, and I'm going to use my shadow tool and kind of give it a shadow over here just right there. And you know, then we're going to increase this. Then make sure your shadow is still on RGB. All right, so just make sure it's on RGB. Increase the black to be more thick. So that's what you're going to have, guys. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to change the feathering to, let's say, 10. Okay, let's give it 11. And okay, we're going to drop the 2 and select the shadow and use Ctrl plus K to break the shadow from the text. All right, so we're having just the shadow and the text alone. So I'm going to drag this one just down a bit and just right there. We're going to just place it just right there. So I'm going to select my ellipse tool again, draw a cycle in here and give it this cyan color. And I just want something playful, guys. That's why I'm using more of colors here. So I'm going to use Ctrl plus page down to take it behind that shadow. So as you can see, we're having the shadow showing. So this is what you're going to have, guys. So the next thing I'm going to do is right now, so I'm going to delete this. We don't need it for now. So I'm going to bring this one and place it over here. All right, so once I do that, I'm going to scale it up this way and bring it forward, shift page up just right there, and I'm going to take it just over there, and I'm going to scale this down a bit and take it to the left, just right there. And this is what we are going to have. So I'm going to rotate this a bit and leave that to that. Okay, guys, so this is what we're going to have. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in this light flay. All right, I'm going to place the light flay over here. So it's behind fill, so we're going to use shift plus page up to bring it forward. And the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use transparency tool and go to my blend mode and use cream. And as you can see, guys, we have the before. Let me show you the before. This is how it was, normal, and change to screen. You see, so you can try, and if you're using blending, if you're blending, you can try any of all this. So anyone that gives you what you want, it's fine. So I'm going to use cream because cream is working for us, and I'm going to scale this up. So I'm going to leave this one to this and bring it in here. So as you can see, that light reflection just looking perfect the way it was and the way it is. And this is what you're going to have. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to bring this one, keep it just right there, use my transparency tool. Then I'm going to fade out this to the background, because as you can see, we're having some sharp corners here. So I'm going to blend this one this way, and once I do that, I'm going to convert to bitmap, RGB 300 resolution, click OK. And what you're going to do is blend this one also. Go to your blend mode and choose cream, and we're going to just basically place this one just right there and use shift plus page up to bring it forward. And we're going to just scale it up a bit just to look good, and that is what we're going to have. So all right, so the next thing we're going to do is I'm going to bring this one. All right, so I'm going to use my rectangle tool and draw a box this way. All right, so I'm going to select this one, push it down a bit. I'm going to push it down just right there, and I'm going to darken this one. All right, we're going to darken this one, RGB. Don't forget, we're not printing this, so we're going to just darken this blue this way. And then I'm going to take it behind this way, behind the trumpet, the saxophone. All right, so I'm going to just take this one up a bit, and then what I'm going to do is use my transparency tool and fade out this, and basically select again, fade out, then reduce the opacity of this a bit just to that background. And that is what we're going to have, guys. That is what we're going to have. So I think we're having a line out here, so I'm going to select this this stuff, this saxophone, and let me bring this one down a bit and paste this back. So good. this is what we're going to have, guys. So I'm going to change the font of this also to that sequel, and we're going to change to uppercase. All right, so we're going to just place this just right there, reduce it and leave that to that, and that is what you are going to have, guys. That's what you're going to have. So this is what you're going to have, guys. So the next thing we're going to do is I'm going to bring in this. All right, I'm going to remove this address because it's online. The client actually asked me to remove the address because they're going to just live stream this program. So I'm going to bring in this one. This is the handle, Instagram handle and Facebook handle. All right, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to come over here and drop this just right there. So let me select all of this first of all. All right, and scale this down a bit, take it to the left, take it up a bit, and let's group it. So we're going to scale this one this way. All right, so I'm going to just keep my time just right there, and the font I'll be using for this one is called Akira Expanded. So I think I've looked for this font and I saw it one day, so I had to go use my font search. I taught you guys how to search for fonts in this channel, so if you don't know how to search fonts, go and watch my previous videos. All right, so this is what you are going to have. I'm going to delete this one, scale this up, and place this one just right there, and so I'm going to use delete this one. All right, I'm going to change this to uppercase, shift F3 on your keyboard. All right, so we're going to bold this one. Basically we can use okay, let's use impact for this one and place this one just right there. That's the time, and this is what you are going to have, guys. So as you can see, guys, we're going to bring this one, let's ungroup. We're going to bring this stuff, and we're going to do it this way. All right, so once you do that, you can rotate it this way. All right, you rotate this way just right there, and reduce it, then bring this one down and basically put it just right here, and bring another one just right there, and this is what you are going to have, guys. So the next thing I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to bring this one, and we're going to extract this. So we're going to reduce this one and come over to your bitmap, use mode black and white. All right, so click on OK, go to your trace bitmap, line outline, trace, line art, and wait for it to load. So these are before and these are after, so click on OK, and you can basically delete this one and delete this one. Just leave this one the way it is, and what you're going to do is just do the same thing to this black and white. You can increase, click on OK. All right, then do this just the way we did earlier. All right, so basically it's just the way we extract, it's just the way on how to extract images from backgrounds. All right, that's just the way it is. There's no how. If you have any other means, guys, this is not the final means, and if you have any other way to do it, you can feel free to share with me, or you know, just share with me, guys. I would love to hear it. So I'm going to paste this one here, and so I'm going to use, this is the Instagram, join us online, Instagram. Okay, this is of Instagram, so I'm going to ungroup this one. So I'm going to take this one this way, and give this one black, and keep this one here, and I'm going to select this one. It's for Facebook, so I'm going to delete. Okay, let's cut this one, online handle to join. Okay, let's just say join us online. I think that's better. All right, so we're gonna use this, give it black, and I'm gonna place this one just right there, and bring it closer to this, and group everything. give this one red color, keep it over here and bold it. Alright, so we're going to reduce the spacing. Alright, so that is it, and that is it just right there. And we're going to just scale this one up a bit. And guys, what we're going to do is we're going to put in we're going to include the artist names. Alright, their names, so we're going to include all their names here. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put names here. Alright, so we have this Damilola. Alright, so I'm going to put this way, give it white color. So I'm going to bring another one. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to Adiolu. Alright, and Amoba. So we have Debbie Hughes. Alright, I have Debbie Hughes, and we have Henry Praise, and we have him Celebrant. So I'm going to change this something different. Alright, so for this one I'm going to use something on it just right there. Alright, convert to bitmaps, convert to curve, sorry. So you're going to delete this one and bring this one to the middle just right there and give it this lemon green which we've been using, and just keep that over there for him. So because he is the celebrant, so we're going to bring this one over here again, and alright, and type the name Ayo by me, and this is a Yoruba name, guys. So we have Deborah. Okay, Deborah Ajayi. Okay guys, so the next name we have here is let me just fix this one here. We have Tony. Ogbo. Lua. Alright, so I'm going to reduce the spacing so it accommodates all the names. So we're going to just reduce all the spacing. It doesn't matter if it's not on the subject itself, so it doesn't matter. More so nobody reads all of this. So we have Danny Praise. So I'm going to just place this one just right there, and I'm going to select this one and make it center. Right, so this is what we're going to have, guys. So the last thing we're going to do now is I'm going to just do the same as we have here. So I'm going to select this one, this ellipse to draw over here, and give it, oh, it's already on lemon, so I'm going to just take this one behind fill. All right, so just right there. So guys, this is how we design this simple but unique flyer in CorelDRAW. If you have any question, don't forget to drop me a comment in the comment section below. Give this video a thumbs up, and see you guys in my next video.